this will be episode 2, and our first game of the day is a very important game against top of the table Port Vale. If we win this and Crawley drop a point, we should go top of the table. Thanks for your support on the first episode. There's been quite a few likes and quite a few private DMs from a few people. I do appreciate the support.
Thanks for waiting.
Let's get
We're now ready
into
to take your questions.
Oh my.
Thank you for all your questions. We're now finishing up.
Really bad foot today. So the team's in good spirits, apart from Marsh. Marsh is the guy on loan as well, so he leaves us in January, so it is going to be interesting to see what we do with that. But anyway, let's get into the first game. It's a very important game. And that's
Oh my God! Well, they say opposites attract. Today they clash. One team, the freest scoring side in the division. The other, the best defensive team in the league. Stay tuned. We'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from League 2 coming up. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here, really looking forward to it. The fans are too, the players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end, we could get goals today, Derek.
need a big performance there, lads. Yeah, it's a big game. I'll show the teams and that for the big games. For the small games, I won't.
Yeah, there's 4 players in midfield, but really only 3. The 2 wide players will stay wide and help the full-backs. There's one just sitting in front of the back 4, but the number 10, who's slightly advanced, he will provide the support for the strikers.
Let's see what Port Vale's system is. I wonder if they're playing a 5-back like most League 2 teams. Pardon me.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Fairly conventional 4-5-1 setup.
Yeah, that will be protected throughout the game with the 5 midfield players in front of them. Really important that they do support that lone striker when they do have the ball.
Let's do this. Being really impressed with his right hand side for during the screen water.
Wilkinson. Individual quality coming to the fore.
Oh, it's a good reverse ball.
And the danger cleared. Marsh. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And scope for the cross. Wilkinson. Dennis. Marsh. What can he do from here?
Oh.
Well, I'm sure the hosts will be thinking about claiming all 3 points, but you know, if results go their way, it's possible they could end the day at the Summit League.
Yeah, it's still early in the season, but it's always better to be at the top with the rest of the pack chasing
Like
you.
this, we'll
Been entertained
win
watching
on
them, though.
every
Played some
second
good
ball here.
football up to now.
Dennis. Right. Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
Oh, it was a good ball as
Good
well.
defender to take charge.
It's a good dummy, but it's also a very good challenge.
Dennis in possession.
Great slap pass in there.
Message for Andy Topham. That's Andy Topham. Can you please return to your vehicle immediately?
Atkinson.
He's
It's all
gonna
about
put it away.
translating threats into goals.
That's a good ball as well. It's well
He did what he
defended
had
for
to
it.
do defensively.
God, Marsh.
But he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent. But what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, I hope these defenders have read the player notes for this game. They're up against the goal machine. They need all their focus and attention to stop him scoring today. Watch this space.
Promising looking ball. Just unable to take advantage of that developing
Needs to keep this high
situation.
pressure up for him, maybe catch him.
Joyce. Pope.
It's a good ball.
Worrell. This attack looks highly
It's an
promising.
even better tackle. It was so
Dennis in
clean.
possession. Given away.
Starting brilliant. Oh, yeah, he's managed to beat 2 guys there.
Is it going to end up being productive for them? Low ball in. And he got to it fairly easily.
I'd say that was a successful defence, but at the same time, I'm not too sure. That's it, just knock it down.
Dennis. Right. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And a chance for them to nudge in front.
Oh, he's got to be getting that on target.
Off target, dear me.
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
He's absolutely sliced it wide. He's got to be getting that one on target, he really has. In such an important game to a season,
Well,
that
let's get details of
his
a goal
chances
that's
of
been
getting really
scored
just
in one of
missing.
the other games from Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for the visitors. 31 minutes played. 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McAnally. Pope. Conlon. Well, they have it again. High pressing at its best. Wilkinson. And slipped through beautifully. A glorious chance.
It's a great tackle.
Defending of the highest class.
Oh, it's a great tackle.
The ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
Dennis. Right. Wilkinson. That's how to rob them of possession.
Wilkinson is definitely the weakest striker out of the 2 4. No, that's just.
Williams.
Oh, Williams been caught in
Well,
possession.
couldn't keep it.
Good little Cruyff there, opened up a space.
Wilkinson. Dennis. Given away.
Oh, we might get caught here. Nah.
Atkinson.
Oh, I've completely mistimed that slide tackle.
Is it going to be?
It's a great save.
Contribution, but what next?
That's why we got off the goal. That's an absolute superb save by Muric. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Wonderful tackle. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And passing with a very
Ref.
touch.
Ref!
Right. He could pick out a teammate. Turning inside.
Oh,
Where's
it's a
he
pure
gonna go?
ball, just end the half.
managers will now
They've
deliver
definitely
their
had the better chances out of the few which have been created by teams. I say Wilkinson missed a big chance and just coming to close out
And
the
as the
first half
second
there.
half
But
commences, both
let's
sides
see if we
can
can
reflect on
grab
a
still
first
a
half
goal and
in
maybe
which
just
they
hold
were
on.
so very evenly matched. Worrell. Well, he
It's a
stopped
great
them in their
challenge.
tracks.
Dennis has done
Excellent
superb
vision.
with
Can they convert? He's unable to take the chance, and he'll be disappointed here.
Well, 0-0. It should be 1-0. It really should.
both strikers are missing big chances. That's just on the outside of the post. Dennis done brilliantly just to break down the left hand side and put a nice free ball tangle.
Well, he's got a few things right in this first half, but not everything.
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Wilkinson still passing it around with authority. Fruitful looking attack. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Off the
We've hit a
post,
post
and
now.
back in
Oh,
play.
come on. We need to take one of these chances before we get caught in the
Well, you
counter
do
and
feel,
get
Derek,
punished.
the pressure they're putting on this team. A goal will come.
It's a
They
good
can't get
turn
much
by
closer than that,
Nathan
can
Wood.
they?
Dennis. Is it going to end up being productive for them?
Oh, it's a great ball.
Such an important
Oh,
goalkeeping intervention under pressure.
I've won that.
Williams.
We've absolutely dominated today.
Marsh. Wilkinson. They've won
Ref.
back possession.
Right, he's done superbly there.
Well, we can
It's
now
a
go
big
to
touch in
Alan
Oz's
McAnally for
position,
news of a
and now
goal
we can
elsewhere.
get counted.
Alan.
It's the second goal for Bradford City. 61 minutes played. 2-1.
Alan McAnally
It's a good
keeping us
foul.
right up to date. Beautifully disguised ball.
Doesn't matter for.
That's the end of
Oh,
that
it's
for
a
now.
great challenge.
Wilkinson.
Yeah, I think Wilkinson is going to get took off for. He's just too sluggish up the top there. 63, and this say he's apparently not the fastest, but he's definitely alright. We're just not doing the job at the moment. I might actually shove that. I'm going to shove Dennis up top just to give us that wee bit of injection of pace. We'll freshen up the two centre full midfield here.
Atkinson.
Oh, it's
He's
too
found
easy.
a pocket of space. And scope for the cross.
And get us out.
Not all that convincing defensively.
It's a good ball. It's a very good touch by Angle. That would do.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it. I mean, he looked over his
Oh,
shoulder and
it's
then all of a
too
sudden the
poor.
referee's there with a yellow
It's a
card.
good challenge. We have
Let's
just
come down
been
to
really
the
poor in
final
the
20
second
minutes
half.
here.
Special finishing as well. We've
Joyce.
had a few chances this half. Not be able to take one single.
Worrell. He's enjoying space. And space for the cross. And the cross not quite accurate enough. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Corner kick played over.
That's
Corner
poor by
once more.
Marsh. That was a poor corner.
And now the delivery. Just over the crossbar with that header.
Oh, it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect position, and he just gets underneath it over the bar.
Collins. Clay.
Clay's found a good
Still
ball
on
to right back
terms,
Williams.
Moving the ball nicely. The
He's putting a
delivery
good
towards the
ball.
back post.
Oh,
Atkinson. Joyce. And possession lost, intercepted. And using his strength to shield the ball.
That's poor by Buffer.
Top class
That's
defending.
poor by Buffer. Buffer is going to cost us a goal, yeah, it seems. It's a great ball, and he's put it over the bar.
Quite simply, not clinical enough with the header, Lee.
Well, headers are always difficult. It's all about timing, and he got the timing completely wrong there.
Collins. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a good ball to Buffer.
8 minutes remain. 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way.
It's a good run.
Attack, this.
Oh, he just needs a good connection. The man at the front post was free.
5 minutes remaining and level pegging here.
It's a good lot played in this passage on the right side. We've lost it quite cheaply before.
Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal.
That's
They're
poor.
urging their
That's
team onto
poor.
attack.
No, the splitters up and
What can they do from this corner?
we have been really poor at retaining the ball.
Played into the centre of the box. And a half-baked clearance.
Good challenge.
Very good challenge. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Clay.
Oh, it's poor.
Magnificently and
Get a draw.
And there it is, the final whistle.
Got time for a couple of questions?
That's exactly what it was. Just two
That'll be all,
strong
thank you.
defences. Couldn't they break one another down? Port Vale do stick top for what's called. Did we must have lost. I doubt that we'll get anything semi-decent here. Yo, it's not too bad, but we'll wait until next month to actually see. He's looking excellent, just can't get him into the team yet because he's too young. I think I'm gonna go just change it up for it. I do feel like the screen is just a wee bit too small for me. So I think we'll do is that. And next game is against Northampton. Let's give it an important game again. We need to keep pressure on Port Vale. We really should have grabbed a winner there. and unfortunately I didn't. I'll keep the same lineup. I've got such a tall top two, but at the same time you just can't cross in this game. Crossing is so poor.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And our live coverage comes to you from League 2. Lee, this should be magnificent.
Yeah, thanks as always, Derek. It's a pleasure to be here. Anticipating a really good game today. The atmosphere is great. Certainly buzzing from the spectators' point of view as we head towards kick-off. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
Hopefully we'll actually score in this game. I think that's the first game of this season we've not scored.
Adams, and that was a very fine read.
That's brilliant by Harrison.
For the hosts today.
Waddleson couldn't now run into that space.
4-5-1 setup.
Yeah,
He's got a free
four
ball.
protected throughout the game with
It's there for him.
It's a good save.
First-rate goalkeeping.
oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Let's knock a ball in there. It's dangerous.
Fine reaction from the keeper.
Yeah, it looked like a good opportunity to be fair, but the keeper was more than equal
Game
to
we're
it.
just needing that clinical touch.
Well,
We've
there's
had
been a
two big
goal
chances.
elsewhere. Alan McAnally with the latest.
It's a goal for Cheltenham Town. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan.
Ah,
And I'm sure the visitors will be thinking about claiming all 3 points here, Lee. They do know that if results go their way, they could end the day at the summit.
Yeah, still early in the
It's a good
season.
ball.
It's always better to be at the top with the rest of the pack chasing you. But
Ah,
entertained
just can't
watching
get
them
that
now.
extra
Played some
touch
good
on.
football up to now.
oh, it's a bad touch.
Hoskins. Lines.
We're through on that left hand side.
Now this might pay dividends.
We'll just shut him out for it.
Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Adams. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent.
He's done well there.
He's just got to
Angle has
continue
took
his
that beautifully. He's got to buy
And
this.
it's there for him.
Got to. Ah, it's poor finishing again.
Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second
He's
time
done
of
well there
asking.
to get actual
First
through
time
goal,
around,
but just
it was a good deal more complicated.
Oh, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
It's all about translating threats into goals. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Marsh.
oh, that's a good challenge.
Top-notch tackle. Williams. Well, someone has found the net in one of the other games. Here's Alan McAnally to tell us more.
It's a goal for Colchester United. 24 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan.
Oh, he's absolutely done me
For
there.
the cross. And a half-baked clearance.
Nobody's marking the man on the edge.
He must finish.
Oof.
Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
Collins. Dennis.
Dennis has done really well. He's picked up brilliantly pass.
Gliding through the gears.
Penalty.
And the referee has has pointed to the spot. A penalty it
That's
is,
all
and a
came
chance for
from
them to
Dempsey.
forge
Great
ahead.
over the top there.
Penalty given and yellow card handed out.
Right back as the Miller is brought into a challenge. Just took the ball away for the man as he slides in. And it is up to the big right. They try and put us one ahead, and that's a good penalty.
As coolly as you like.
The captain puts us ahead yet again. 1-0 to Leyton Orient. Celebrating just in front of our away fans. Couldn't expect a better finish here.
It looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
Well, the goal again,
Just
albeit
placed
from
to
a
the
different
bottom right of the
angle.
keeper. It's a good finish. The keeper, if he does dive out, will probably get saved. It's not the tidiest penalty, but it does the job.
The opening goal of the game then.
Goal for the visitors. Number 7, Josh Wright.
Adams. McCormack. A goal has been
Fair
scored
enough,
in
man.
one of the other games. Alan McInally has the news.
It's a second goal
Oh,
for
Jesus
Colchester
Christ.
United. 33 minutes played, 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way.
Again, it's
As you
another
can
great
see, the
overlap
visitors
on
haven't
by
had too much
Williams.
of the ball, but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their
Oh, it's a good
counter-attack play has
ball.
been
Why is it?
absolutely
Oh,
fantastic.
it's walking
Pace
onto the
really
wrong
hurts
striker there.
defences, and they've got that in abundance.
It's a good tackle. It's a
Tremendously
good second
strong in
tackle
the
as well,
tackle.
but just not getting awarded with the ball there.
Lines. Hoskins.
It's a
And
good
that is
challenge
out of
again. The right back's been absolutely superb.
Marsh.
We've got a wee bit of space now. Wilkinson breaks away.
Decent it might
Needs to
be.
cut a nut on his left peg.
He knew he had to make the tackle and did. Turnbull. Martin.
It's a great switch out.
And slipped through.
And they've got a
beautifully.
lot of space on this left hand side. Centre back's just done enough there.
Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up.
It's a good block. It's a
Well,
good
that's
tackle
a
as well.
splendid piece of challenging.
But it's a poor
Will he
pass
play
away.
it in? Adams. Reece Hall Johnson. Well, great read there to intercept.
At any time.
Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Wilkinson breaks away again.
Good technique displayed. Courageous goalkeeping.
Just that last
He's
big
got the
touch
ball.
and
Well,
done
you
it for
have
me.
to be brave, don't you, Dan?
The first half here comes to an end. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
As anticipated,
hopefully try
plenty
to get
of
a
talking
second
points
here
so
and let's
far.
just try and wrap
And
this
now
game
the
up.
second half is underway. McCormack. Paul Johnson has it. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Can they put it away? Into the goalkeeper's great.
I'll just say originally it was clear for the keeper, but he's done well there to recover that ball.
It was a good deal more complicated.
Oh, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Lines. Martin. Moving into the advanced position. Williams. Crossed accurately towards the far post.
A great defensive header.
Cleared away. Marsh. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Port Vale. 55 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McAnally.
That's what I wasn't wanting to be hearing. Portugal scored, so
And very deftly cut out.
it's another good ball.
A bit of running room now on the wing. Williams. Right. Marsh.
That's a
Goodness,
poor
he was
ball
right on
again
top
by
of the
Marsh.
situation to get the ball back for his team. Showing fine vision.
They've been caught out here on the counter attack.
And attempting
Managed to
the
get a
through
few
ball.
bodies back. It's
Wonderful
a
block.
great block. You can get that ball away. Go on, Dennis.
Crisp tackling.
Oh no, it's his name, Dennis. It's Harrison.
That's how to rob them of
Harrison's
possession.
been very poor considering.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Williams. I'm hearing that there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McAnally?
It's a third goal.
Oh, it's a
Well-
poor ball. Yeah. I'm gonna bring Harrison off. I will bring Dennis off this game as well, and I'm gonna bring Marsh off as well. Bring me. Come on, I'm gonna bring Leyton on instead of Hinger.
Visionary passing.
That's back blocking the emergency exit. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank
Well,
you.
we had to interrupt Alan McAnally just then. Apologies for that. To recap, the hosts did score in that game, and they are seemingly cruising now, 3-0 in front. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Lines. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Well, we can now go to Alan McAnally for news of a goal elsewhere. Alan?
It's a goal for Oldham Athletic.
Always gotta be doing
71
well if he's got
minutes
diabetes, man.
1-1.
Yeah.
Regular updates from Alan McAnally along the way. Adams. Might be able to get in behind the defence.
It's a great challenge.
And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Racing forward, trying to catch them out.
Got a lot of space here. Dayton's gone into it.
Will it be?
Just needs speed,
Good
man.
cross, has to be.
And that's the point to wrapped up, I'd like to say.
That increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got
It's a
enough
good
on
ball
that
by
to
the
keep
sub.
it out,
It's a
but
good
just gone
touch.
past him and he's unlucky, really.
And Angles,
Let's
which
go
will
back
just
to the goal
smashed
that
it
was scored.
into the keeper, which is a luckily just went past him. I'd be asking questions if he's not finishing it for
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
7 goals this season. He's been, he'll probably say our target man is it.
Number 11.
I think it's Hutchinson, obviously, Wilkinson. He's just not been up to scratch. He's just.
Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
Good
Right.
ball.
It's there for him.
That's a great goal.
Goal after goal.
As I was just sighting the man, he just went and scored.
A brilliant display.
Wilkinson gets probably his only real chance of the game. And I guess you could say one in the first half as well, but he takes this one very well.
Well, it's
It's
good
a
build-up,
lovely
and
little
it's
flick
one
here, but I
player
think it's
standing in front
Clayton.
of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
Let's have another view of that goal.
That's his 4 goals. To be fair, both strikers combining for a total of 11 goals this season, but it isn't too bad.
Surely they now have been removed. Well, let's get details of a goal that's been
But that
scored
is
in one of the
definitely
other
how he
games
wrapped
from
up the
Alan
game.
McInally.
It's the second
Let's just
goal
see if we
for
can hold him
Cheltenham
to this
Town.
clean sheet now.
6 minutes remain. 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Adams. McCormack. Well, he was in the right place
He's
to
done beautiful there,
intercept.
Booker.
And they'll have to throw it back in play. And no-nonsense defensive clearance.
Risky defending.
Can they get in behind them? Opportunity to deliver the cross. Dangerous looking attack.
Before the
Adams.
shot has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
The delivery.
of added time.
And the cross not quite accurate enough. 1 minute remaining.
So that's superb challenge that is. And that ends the
And the
game.
referee's whistle. That is the end of the story.
That's a much more convincing performance was. I drew 6 out of 6 shots on target, scoring 50% there of shots as well. We cannot complain with that game. Past that yesterday, that game as well was very high.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. No.
Some solid growth here by Lennon signings we brought in. Wood now a 63 for being a 61, Yurch being a 68 to up to 71 now, Gordon's a 63 to a 66, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to quickly save it. As I did say in episode 1, I won't be playing any cup competition, still maybe a championship rival, but Wilkinson gets us a goal there, and actually puts us through in that competition. It's very, very tight now for at the top of the table. We just need to try and keep up this momentum. I think I will sim this as it is a home game. I think that, yeah, I've actually put the right person in this time, Clay. Let's just see if we can get one here, which would do. Wilkinson with another goal. Harold, the substitute striker, comes on and misses a penalty. And that's actually put us to the top of the table. Port Vale has 2 points, which is very surprising. But so far I'm quite happy with the growth. Go back forward, say, but go back 3, I'd probably say. Dayton's actually been racking up a few assists in that, so I'm hoping to try get maybe about 300k for this guy. $300k, you got a deal. I mean, it's not helping us too much. I'm not moving. You go put a walk out. Right. See you later, pal. And he seems to be coming off a bench and underperforming, so why would I let him go?
Thank you for joining us. We'll start the questions now. That's all we have time for today. Thank you.
had a good set of results there, like. Can't go on. I'm just gearing up with trying to sell that guy because also he's good off a bench. One more on away in the FA Cup here, which could be a hard game. No. I will proceed to just to fly through the recruitment a little bit. He's been on a very poor run for him. Right, coming back for injury, gets injured in the next game. That's exactly what we'll have to see. Oh, is it for a head cut, fuck's sake. See if I can just get some value, man. Also, I'd be happy. But at the same time, my day just want that bit of profit, 60k profit. Right, get what? I'll come down for you. He's 280 and he's yours. Good man. Oh, and the area semi-final is Ipswich not. Is Ipswich not a championship team? Oh, League One team now. Yeah, it should be going up. So does Wood. That's a good bit of growth for both of them. $300k. Nice, you and Bell. If I can manage to get 280 for him, I'll be very chuffed for it. I mean, we'll just in this game as well. I said cup competition, especially the Leyton Cup, was not coming trophy. We've actually managed to beat them. I am very surprised by that, because I swear Ipswich are, I'm pretty sure, a championship team. We've managed to beat them in a sim. At home to Bradford next. I think again, I think I'm just gonna try to sim just a little bit. And another one, Angle is on fire now. Harrison getting a good goal as well. The team's in high morale now. Harrison, a free agent, is signing during the transfer window is happy with his game time. Leyton sold as well now. We got 190k for that. I want to not worry about it. Collins gets his two. What are you saying? Not too bad. I think I've sent up the Cambridge United game. I think. Give it. I'll go to January, but then I'm gonna go and have a little break. So I'll end the second episode at the start of January, and I'll probably be back later on today. We'll save it for.
Thanks for joining us. We're now ready for questions. Thank you for...
Yeah, let's just see if I can avoid defeat here, and I'd be happy. Even happy. A 3-0 1 away is superb. I'm pretty sure, I don't even need to check, I'm pretty sure it's onto a youth and the right back. The right back's played quite well as well. So is the wee Scout Future Star. 63 rated now. It's a shame about his actual physical attributes. When he did turn 16, I probably would try to get him into the team. Now it's that big game. This is a game in hand. Colchester away. I think I'm going to just try to sim this because I do believe in the team.
Thank you all for joining. We're now ready for questions.
That's a possibility.
Okay.
Let's see if I can even just avoid defeat at home. We managed to get a 2-0 win, and that will put us, what, 4 points ahead? There we go. Nathan Collins gets suspended for the next game, which is against Newport County, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure it's Newport County, but yeah. Let's say we've got a busy period at the moment as well. And with January just around the corner, it's gonna be exciting times at Bob. I'll take a draw, especially because one of the main centre backs was out as well. Still 4 points, even though we dropped points, so did they. Merch winning Collins again, getting training. It's been superb growth from the my three major signings, also with the right back. Just had to completely refresh the defence. And now in January, and there is a confirmation that Lee Marsh has went back to Tottenham, I'm pretty sure it is. So, back to Spurs. Oh. We'll see how he is. Now this is just a 1 star, so if we could actually maybe even get not expecting anything unreal. But if all he goes could maybe 50ish rated, we could easily train him up and just sell him on. ML7 my first game. Leeds are actually in good form, so this is dangerous. We have got a win, but Clay gets injured and I know it's quite severe. Six days isn't too bad considering what I thought it was going to be. We have now got Wigan when I return. Have we got anybody? I guess Righty can go there. And we will bring in Barufi. I'll bring in Maguire, Drew. I'd like to save that. So let's go do it for a second episode of this crew mod. It is a live stream crew mod, so everything is live, and so you're seeing every little detail of what we do here. And it's no, I'm just gonna go away and just like cheat or anything, and just like maybe get a cheeky wee income or something, and get like 60 million and just change the team completely. You're gonna see every transfer, every little thing. The team is looking very solid and we're playing very well for the team we do have. So I think next what I'm going to probably bring in is a better midfielder or a left back, as Widdowson is aging a little bit now. But Widdowson has done really well considering. But we'll just sim up the Wigan game. Maybe not. Risk. I'm not even going to hang with that. Take him. I've got 200k and might need to just try and if I get an extra 200k I might need to just try to fork it for just a cheap BOF pack and maybe make him grow a bit. Seems like it's non-stop the games up. But anyway guys, I'm going to call that for the second episode and that should be